In the last video, I told you how you can install WordPress on Windows system offline. But what if you have a domain and hosting plan and want to install WordPress on your online hosting service? So in this video, I'm going to tell you how you can install WordPress in cPanel. What you have to do is to watch the video till the end. So without wasting time, let's get started. To install WordPress in cPanel, you need two things. The first one is domain name and second one is a hosting, which you can get from a number of service providers available in the market. You don't need to buy the domain and the hosting from the same service provider. You can buy it from different service provider and later you can connect them. If you don't know how to connect domain to a hosting, I will make a separate video if you comment down below and message me on my Twitter handle. So I am assuming that you have a domain name and a hosting and you have connected both the things. Now your hosting provider must have provided you with the cPanel. So open the cPanel. I'm also logging in my cPanel, which looks like this. So your cPanel should also be look like this. To install a WordPress, just scroll down and there you will find one option. It is Softaculous app installer. Just click on it and it will open like this, and here you will see one option, WordPress. If you don't get it, you can search it also here. So what you need to do, just click on the install button, and after clicking on the install button, a page will appear which look like this. This is the setup page of WordPress. It will ask some information, just enter it. So first one is the version, choose the latest one. Now the installation URL. While selecting the protocol, make sure you have SSL certificate or not. If you don't have SSL certificate, just leave it as it is, HTTP. Now the domain, if you have more than one domain, it will appear here. So select the domain on which you want to install the WordPress. Now the directory. If you have installed some other softwares on your website and you want to install WordPress to a specific directory, you can give it here. Now the site title, whatever title you want to give, you can give here. Now the site description, it should be less than 150 letters. It is recommended, and whatever you want to describe your website, you can enter here. Now the third one is the enable multi-site. You can leave it unchecked if you don't have multi-site. Now the admin username, admin password. So since this is a demo website, I'm entering same admin. If you are creating a genuine website, just make your password strong or username strong and don't share it with anyone. Now the admin email, it is very mandatory. In case you forgot your WordPress password, your recent link will be sent to this email ID. Now the language, whatever language you speak in, you are comfortable in, you can select. Now the plugins, some plugins are there by default and some plugins you need to install. Here two plugins options are given. Limit login attempts. If you want to protect your website from attackers, hackers, you can enable it. It means if a number of attempts has been done, your site will be locked. Now the editor. New version of WordPress has some fancy kind of editors. If you don't want that, you want to use classic editor, you can check that. I'm leaving it unchecked. Now some advanced options. You don't need to change anything here if you are not a pro. Option is database name. Leave it as your hosting provider is giving you. And table prefix, leave it as it is. And now the auto upgrade. You must select do not auto upgrade. Sometimes it happens that while your audience is live and your site starts upgrading, and your audience may feel a site is working very slowly, a site is down. So do it manually and do it at the time where most of the audience are not available on website. Now the auto upgrade WordPress plugins, leave it unchecked also. Upgrade your plugins manually, which is recommended by me. Now the option is auto upgrade WordPress themes, leave it unchecked also. Backup location. If your hosting provider provides you with a facility of backup, you can select it. Otherwise leave it as default. Now the theme. If you don't select any theme listed here, the default theme will be installed. Once you have done all these formalities, all these settings, just click on the install. Here a bar will appear and wait till the bar reaches 100%. Now the WordPress is being installed and successfully it is installed. Now how to open your admin panel. Here is administrative URL is given, clicking on which you have to log in and make changes to your WordPress site. Just click on it. It is simply your website URL and /admin. You can type in or you can type your website URL /wp-admin, which looks like this. First is your domain, the second thing is wp-admin or simply admin. Okay, now your WordPress has been set and your WordPress has been installed in your cPanel. You don't need to open cPanel again and again. Now all the things, all the changes to your website will be done here. Simply type in your URL and /wp-admin. Here you can make changes to your plugins, themes, whatever you want. I want to show you how your website looks after installation. It will be a basic blog. If you have seen my last video, I have shown you how you can install WordPress in your Windows system, and the front page of that site also look like this. Okay, so it means your WordPress has been installed. Now you can make changes. It is ready to go. There are several things, means setting up your plugins, setting up your themes, setting up your pages. A lot of things, settings are also need to be changed, which is the topic for another video. I hope you learned something, and if you have any kind of question, do comment down below, or you can also message me on my Twitter handle. If you think you learned something, don't forget to like or dislike this video, and the most important thing is subscribe and press the bell icon to never miss any future updates. So we'll see you in next video. Peace.